Auction time. This is the 7T series auction, 7T01. This one's kind of unusual. This is made from the Knife River Flint clear stuff that I knocked off one of the nodules. This is from the video last night. Okay, I napped this morning from a piece that was kind of challenging, so I did it off camera. But I'll nap some of this stuff on camera coming up in some of the next videos. But it's very translucent. Yeah, it's not all that easy to nap, although I heard it naps really well, but it's hard. It's very stiff material and very hard material. It's about the same as trying to nap quartzite crystal, except it doesn't have the weird flaking in certain directions. This one will flake in any direction, but it's still very, very hard as far as hardness, not as far as difficulty. The difficulty wasn't too bad. It does pressure flake okay. I was able to do the notches, but I had to get a little bit of assistance from the file. There's still some file marks right here on this side. Yeah, right there you can see it. I didn't want to push my luck and try to get those out on this side. Everywhere else I got a nice pop out. Okay, so this would probably be a Pelican Lake style. If you want something a name of something that it might resemble in the archaeological record that's actually made from this stuff. But yeah, this is an agate, right? I found out that Knife River Flint is actually an agate. So this is very, very translucent Knife River Flint agate. Yeah. All right, so I should bring a big glove in here so you can see that my hands are small, and just want to let you know that it's not, these arrowheads are not going to be very big. 2¼ inches long. 7/8 wide. Okay? And I didn't thin it down all that much because I wasn't sure if it was going to snap in half on me. I had to hit it extremely hard to get long flakes and big flakes. Okay? It's got big flakes because that was the easiest way for me to thin it down, but it's risky. Yeah, so I left it a little thick. All right. More on that one later. 7T02. This is novaculite. It's an AG point made of novaculite. Yeah, this time it is novaculite. I didn't confuse it with Florida coral stuff. Yeah, the Florida heat-treated coral looks very similar to this novaculite. I got this novaculite from Danny Collins. So it is heat-treated novaculite. Okay. Oops. And it's larger than a regular AG point. Okay, I'll measure it. Almost 2 3/4. Almost. It's like 2 11/16 or something. Yeah. Okay. It's got like a central ridge on both sides. Kind of, sort of. It's easier to do the central ridge near the tip, so that's where you can see it best. I don't think they were napped that way necessarily, but on these long, narrow points, I'm getting used to doing the central ridge, especially because I've been working on Cody complex points. Anyway, I did that this morning too. I did all my stuff for the auction this morning because everything else has been video points that I need to finish on video, so I'm not able to offer any of that on the auction because I said during the videos I would finish them out on video, right? That's what I'm remembering. Besides, I think I have a cold or a severe allergy right now, so I just didn't do much yesterday. Yeah, Sunday I usually do a lot of napping, but I didn't yesterday. Okay. $7T03. This is kind of like an Ishi type point. The notches are slightly expanding. It's made of a green glass. No, it's made of a green obsidian. I think I got this from AJ Williams as well, but this was from a while ago. This came from a slab. Okay. I guess it's called golden green or something, but it is an obsidian. Okay, it's not a bottle glass. It was a slab, yeah. So I think I got that from AJ, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. I hope I'm not. All right. So the only thing unusual about this is the color and the type of obsidian. I guess it's kind of rare. Okay. Everything else, I've done these before. See if you can see. The notches are slightly expanding. They're not really fancy or extremely narrow entry. Okay. Just regular stuff. And it is patterned after an Ishi style, although his style like this was probably smaller. But I'm making these arrowheads for the auction a little bit bigger than the normal ones, or the real ones. So it's 2.5 inches long by 15/16 inches wide. So I'm calling that an Ishi type point. But what's unusual is the color of the obsidian. Yeah. It was a lot longer. I was going to make an Ishi point a lot longer than this, but I broke it twice. Yeah, working that slab, I broke it twice. It was going to be maybe that much longer. Let's see. Yeah, 3 inches. But it didn't work out. But I still like the way it worked. It's a high-grade obsidian. It sharpens really well. It thins down really well. It cooperates. Yeah, it's amazing. Sometimes you get cooperation. And the sharpening, I got cooperation with the sharpening. It didn't crush or anything, which is unusual. Yeah, with anything pretty, it's usually difficult to work with. But not this. This is high grade all the way around. All right. 7T04, another novaculite point. Now these are usually made of chalcedony, the real ones, because there are real ones that look like this, but they're made of chalcedony and not novaculite. So just be aware. This is the same novaculite batch as the AG point. Although AGs are made from novaculite, these, I guess they're Toyas. They're not made from novaculite. They're made from chalcedony. Sometimes they do have a notch in the center of the base. Sometimes they don't. And they're a lot smaller than this. This is a little bit bigger. So it's kind of like an art point. Right? It actually is an art point styled after Toya points from the Southwest. Yeah. So it is an art point. Yeah. Let's just go with that. Okay. I like working this heat-treated novaculite. I work with it to make points from the Southwest when I don't have chalcedony. Or sometimes there's petrified wood that is this color as well. The lighter, the white or the light colors are kind of rare to find. To use authentic materials for these. So I just use novaculite. Yeah. I already measured it, right? Or no? Almost 2 1/4. Oh, it is 2 1/4 inches long. All right. And this is bigger than the real ones. But they sell well in the auction when they're a little bit oversized. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Last but not least, 7T05 is a box of Brooks and bifaces. Let's see. Yeah, a couple of brokens, and the rest are regular bifaces. Yeah, they're not sharpened or anything. Some of them are near the final stage where they can just be sharpened and that's it. Excuse me. All right, so this is Knife River flint that I snapped and became very upset. Yeah, of course, right in the middle. The last strike was this one. Yeah, it scooped it a little bit too much. And it put too much strain in the middle. And this is all me. There's no defects or nothing. It's really nice material. Everything was going good until I decided, well, I do want to thin it a little bit more. Yeah, famous last words. So that snapped. Yeah, but that's Knife River flint. That's raw. It's not heat treated. This one, I think I snapped this on video. It's a piece of Georgetown. I don't know if I snapped it on a live stream, a regular video, I don't remember. High grade Georgetown. That's high grade Georgetown. There's some Georgetown that's not high grade. This is high grade Georgetown. Okay, it came from a little blocky chunk, which was all broken up because of the quarry activity. But the flint itself is high grade. The blocks are low grade because they have a lot of cracks in them. Okay, but if you get a piece without cracks, it naps really well. But I snapped it. This one I did last night, right? This Texas chert point. So this is all on video. I think I did these during the live streams. These are two varieties of Flint River from Georgia. Butterscotch on the right and swirl on the left. Yeah, and I think these are raw pieces. I don't remember these being heat treated. Okay, I did those in the live stream. Yeah, this is some of my favorite material right here. I always go, I don't know if I want to sell it when I see that, but I gotta offer them because I won't nap them. Yeah, they'll sit around even if it's my favorite stuff. They'll just sit there and I just admire it and I go, yeah, it's my favorite. Save it. But I don't want to do that no more. This one that was gonna be a Scotch Bluff, but I nicked the bottom, which doesn't matter too much. It just got me irritated. This a couple days ago. I guess when I started coming down with that allergy or whatever I got. And I said, no, bad luck for me. I nicked it, took a bite out, and I said, nah, we'll just offer it. It's a dacite obsidian. High grade. Yes. So now's your chance to nap some high grade dacite obsidian. This is very cooperative. And black butter obsidian. This last but not least is black butter. Yeah. Why am I offering a black butter piece when it's my favorite? Don't ask me, I don't know. I usually just throw in a piece of obsidian and it happens to be that I've got a bunch of these bifaces made up because I wanted to make a bunch of stuff out of them. I've got more of this, don't worry. But now's your chance if you want to nap some black butter. This is cooperative. It is snap and half-ish, but otherwise it's cooperative. It sharpens nicely, it naps nicely. See the terminations? It's behaved. It's well behaved in most cases. Now, if you got a little stack or island going in the middle, well, sometimes it'll act up and it won't be able to be cleared off easily. You'll have to scoop a bunch of it out, which messes with the symmetry. So just be aware with black butter, it seems like it's good until it's not. Yeah, it's still my favorite though. So these two are like my favorites. Yeah, of this batch of stuff. Although they're all good. Anyways, 3 3/4, almost 4 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 3/4, and brooks. Alrighty, there you go. Rules. Okay, these are just a short version of the rules. I'm using these little note cards. Okay. There will be an auction here every Monday. I will post the auction video at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, I'll try to get it posted at 4 p.m. Sometimes I might be late. And it will end at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Every time. That I won't be late on. Okay. You bid in the comments section. If you're not able to post a comment, you will not be able to participate in the auction. You bid under one or more of my pre-populated comments. Please include the item number if you're not sure you placed your bid in the correct place. Okay, kind of self-explanatory. Try not to bid at the last minute. I'm using YouTube's time tracker and it's not always accurate. Okay, just fair warning. Okay, I reserve the right to call the winner as I see fit in any case, right? Okay, so there's been issues where it's been very close and people have been bidding at the last minute, and sometimes YouTube says you're late, even though you and I both know you're on time, but I got to use a time tracker that everybody sees. So that's why I use YouTube's time tracker. All right? Okay. Look at my previous auctions to see how they work. If you have questions, you can email me or post your questions in the comments section. So my email is jackcrafty2@gmail.com. All right. There is a description of the auction in the description box. I also post this short video clip every time in case you don't like reading. Yeah. There will be a hard close of the auction at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It depends on your time zone, though. It ends at 8 if you're on Central Time, 7 if you're on Mountain Time, and 6 if you're on Pacific Time. Make sure you account for your time zone. Okay? All right. I will begin announcing winners 1 minute after the top of the hour. It may take me up to 45 minutes to announce all the winners, though. Okay, so give me some time to announce all the winners. I will start at 1 minute after the top of the hour because I refresh the comment section to make sure I see everyone's comment and I know what time they bid. Okay. I will hit the heart button if you win. This is the only notification you will receive. There is no private messaging in YouTube. And I will not hunt you down on Facebook or anything like that to announce that you are the winner. I will put a heart on the winning bid. I will heart it or love it or whatever it's called. Okay? All right. As a last resort, I can bid for you if you contact me before the auction ends. However, I will not bid for you closer than 5 minutes prior to closing. Okay, so keep that in mind. Again, my email is jackcrafty2@gmail.com. You can email me if you're having trouble. You can bid as many times as you like. I will only charge you the amount that beats the next highest bidder. This helps to prevent sniping. Okay, so if you're not sure what that means, just look at previous auctions. You'll see that some guys bid a lot toward the end of the auction. They start putting in bids at the last minute just so someone won't snipe them for like $2. You know what sniping is, right? If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Did I skip one? No. I will hit the like button if and when I see your bid. It may take me a while, but as the time approaches the closing, I check more frequently. Okay, so this is how you know that I'm seeing your bids or comments. I will hit the like button. Okay, this is very important, especially if you're new. If you suspect that your comments or bids are not being seen, try asking if I see your comments bids. You ask in the comment section. If I don't respond, I can't see your comments or bids. All right, pretty obvious. So if I can't see your comments or bids, you got to try something else, like restart your phone or use someone else's phone or get on your computer to try to bid, or send me an email. Figure out what's going on, because it's usually on your end, right? Yeah. So just try different methods to try to get your comments visible. Shipping is free in the US. International shipping is discounted but not free. Okay? Free in the US, but international shipping is not free. It's $10 extra for a light package, 1 pound or less, and $20 extra if it's heavier than that. Okay? So your international shipping is discounted, but it's not free. Shipping is free in the U.S. I ship all items through the U.S. Post Office. I will always provide tracking numbers. I will issue refunds if requested. Oh, yes. If you are the winner and you're new, you'll need to email me your name, your address, and preferred method of payment. Or you can ask me what I prefer. I usually prefer PayPal, but I have different payment methods that I use. I accept Venmo, Cash App, PayPal.me, Zelle. Okay, just we'll arrange this in the emails. Okay. Okay, that's it for the cheat notes. Good luck, everybody.